You may be tiny, but I don't even care. I finally caught one. Oh, you ate that sucker too. Okay, mine's smaller. Here. Welcome everybody back to rebelling against the indoors. Even though the heat's been just ridiculous lately, of course for some of you I'm sure it would be pleasant. Our highs right now are sitting in kind of the mid to low 90s, that 93 on up to maybe 97 on the hotter days lately, which annoyingly also affects our fishing. It has been a slow. So you coincide that, it's already kind of a slow time of year for us for fishing as it is. Nothing's really happening much, but...
And we're on fire.
Yeah, and then we have some big fires going, a little bit of smoke and haze in the air, that doesn't help either. So yeah, between water temps, brightness, everything else going on, fishing's been not very remarkable, admittedly. But we're gonna do our best. Right now we're just kind of looking. Fishing one of the local lakes here in Helena, Montana, and well, thought I would check on the kokanee situation for all of those that pay attention or are in the know. We've been growing some huge kokanee here. Actually, there's one right there, but not really our target today. I'll probably do something a little later this year when I can vertical jig for them over some deep water. Then it's a lot of fun. But we might get back to it later this evening. I don't know. We'll see. I think our target today, this same lake actually has some pretty big pike in it. There's just not as many as I kind of wish there was. But I am kind of bound and determined to actually catch one. I've tried all through spring this year, into the summer. And usually now is about the time they kind of start getting a little more aggressive. So I think that's going to be our main focus. We're going to fly up the canyon, look around, try to find some weed beds. And then as we transition, hopefully we'll have some luck. Maybe go start looking for some walleye. I'm still trying to get more comfortable with this lake. The other lakes in the area I've pretty well learned, have those down fairly well. You know, if you haven't watched already, one of the walleye videos Todd and I did was actually of our tournament that we had. So check that out. That, I think, turned out fairly well. I've been getting a lot of comments on it. Hopefully you guys can learn a couple things from there. We didn't take a lot of time to explain because it's tournament fishing, so we were kind of focused on one thing, but it went well. So needless to say, we're going to get to it, look around, see what's going on this lake, and hopefully start putting fish in the boat before too terribly long. So thanks again everybody for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. For those that take the extra 3 seconds to hit the subscribe button, thank you. The extra 3 seconds for you is like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes of celebration on our end, especially with us trying to grow this channel. So we do appreciate it. And then for those of you that are already subscribed, really, I truly appreciate your support. So I hope we can continue putting out content for you guys that you guys appreciate and enjoy. And with that, let's get to fishing.
So the thing with fishermen is we are just perpetually and just annoyingly optimistic. And I think any good fisherman can relate to that and knows exactly what I'm talking about. We are just too stubborn to call it quits, especially when days are too hot and the fish just aren't biting and being uncooperative. But I'm bound and determined, if I'm going to get the boat out, I'm going to catch fish. And sure, we at this point did catch a few trout, but they're trout, and I mean, I'm sure some of you might be kind of wondering what's wrong with trout. And there's nothing wrong with trout. It's just we catch a lot of them throughout the year, generally unintentionally. We'd usually spend a couple weeks actually targeting them. Today, as I said, we're looking more for kind of the pike and the warm water fish, or warmer water fish, and it just wasn't happening. The temperatures have really been driving things down and turning them off, and we're too stubborn to get off the lake and accept our fate. Thankfully, it ended up paying off, and we stuck through it, kept hammering, kept looking in spots that I've looked in the past and found fish on, and thankfully, luckily, it paid off. And that's where that stubborn optimism is one of those things that, mind over matter, and if you can keep pushing, sooner or later something clicks. And that's what happens here. And not only did we find them, those fish weren't biting, and it took just that complete stubbornness to find a way to get these fish to bite. Granted, they weren't spectacular, but we did catch fish. So I'm going to show you how we've problem solved and caught some crazy amount of perch.
Eat it for real. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is more aggravating than not finding any fish.
To a degree, yeah.
Because I can see them. I can see them nibble it.
Yep. Bass fishing tricks it is.
Is that a little perch?
Yeah. Basically a micro wacky rig.
Seriously. I want to get your fish.
Micro wacky rig. That's the ticket.
I did it! You may be tiny, but I don't even care! I finally caught one! Oh, you ate that sucker too. Okay, mine's smaller. Shoot! Bad little perch.
You're not getting a bite. Real life.
Oh.
Nope. No, you're not.
Yes! He's bigger than my last one! Victory! Okay, come here. Okay, hold on. Hold on, please. Oh, you swallowed that. I'm gonna need your help. He swallowed. Nope, you need to relax. Like, he swallowed that sucker.
Might end up being dinner. I might end up keeping it for you then. So,
Our day is not going as intended. What we're doing instead is we found a really good school perch, and there's some big walleye swimming around down there, but they're not feeding at all. But what we're taking is hit sticks, hit worms. Yeah, hit worms, max sense. Pinching them in half, wacky rigging it as like a micro wacky, and they can't seem to get enough. They're not biting hardly anything else, but they'll take one of those. So that's how we're catching them today.
He decided he wanted to go for it and then went for it.
I like that. You just want to watch it. Like when you see the line suddenly twitch. That's a fish
I
grabbing.
think my guess is it's didn't want
Look at that one. Heck yeah, that one. Bet mine's bigger.
Oh yeah? Let's see. They're freaking twins!
About the same. Another thing I should explain when wacky rigging. So the key to it is you want to keep on a slack line. You want to keep it as natural as possible because it's a weight-free, or weightless as they would say, presentation. And so you want on a slack line, and you're going to know when to set the hook because you're going to watch that belly in your line. When that belly starts to swim off, it'll be nice and relaxed, and then suddenly you'll go set the hook and set it kind of hard. In this case, I'm using an ultralight because we're going for perch, not bass. If I were going for bass, I'd definitely want a stiffer rod. Ooh, okay. Double fisting it. Good thing perch are tough. We certainly don't try to abuse our fish, but
They're wiggly today. They are not cooperating.
yeah, these ones are not cooperating.
So it's kind of throwing them in the water versus dropping them on the boat at this point.
These are all what, probably 6-8 inch maybe. There you go. You're not getting the hang of it. Oh, well, not quite.
No! Okay, he came off. I mean, I caught him. He was caught. You saw him. I'm gonna count him. He's gonna count. I just caught him by the tail. You just said I couldn't catch him by the tail. You just said you catch him. I just found a different method that I liked better.
It's in the price a little better.
Here, there's a part by the tail. You said I needed to be more aggressive with my hook deck. I'm pretty more aggressive.
Perch day, I guess. At least we're catching fish after a day of virtually nothing. Oh, that's good.
Ooh. Oh no!
Oh no.
Can you stop? Thank you. You are a nice size. Oh, there we go. That is actually, I don't have to cheat and make that one look bigger for you guys. That one I took over the rod.
Lay it away. You're not gonna bite, you just twitch, twitch. Get those tails dancing. The idea is you twitch. Get those tails will twink, twink. Just nice, subtle. Let me see if I can show you guys. Just, it's gonna be hard. But when you give a quick little jerk, these things just kind of subtly twitch. And they work well that way.
Ew, he pooped on me. That's rude of him.
Oh, there you go.
Finally!
Stop.
Victory! Holy crap. Can you even get that?
Thank you, babe. Yeah, I guess you can see me. Alright. Well, last cast called, last fish caught. Yeah, we wanted pike, ended up with perch, but like I said, when life gives you perch, catch them. So we're gonna call it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like, subscribe, share if you could, please. You know, like I said, that 3 extra seconds to hit the subscribe buttons, quite the extra time for us for celebrating. So with that, we're gonna call it. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see well, on the flip side, I suppose. Okay.
I caught 30 fish this time. I win. That's how you rebel against indoor. Everyone, you catch 30 fish. Like, subscribe.